I've seen a lot of shulker box loader tutorials on YouTube, and they all seem to have one thing in common. I go to build them, I make them, I test them, and you know what happens? Shulker boxes bounce out and they don't get collected the way they should. Most of them do some of the times if it's a good design, but you know what? There's always that one that goes missing, and that's just one too many for me. So I had to come up with my own design on how to make a shulker box loader. And today I'm going to show you how to make a shulker box loader so you can feel confident you will not lose one shulker box. Start out with some chests. That's where the shulker boxes will feed into ultimately once they're filled. And so yeah, you got some hoppers and soul sand. I'm going to put some extra hoppers like this. That one feeds into these hoppers and this one feeds down. Okay, and the comparator is going to go here. But let me just put an extra soul sand so I can aim a hopper into this spot where the shulker box will actually go. And off of the comparator, you'll want to compare your shulker box to this block of redstone. Once the shulker box is full, it's giving it full power. It can power this sticky piston, which will move this observer block. I'll put a repeater on top to send the signal into another sticky piston. I don't know if you noticed it, but I clicked it once. I don't know if that means it's 2 ticks or whatever. I'm not a fancy redstoner. I don't know all the terminology. Let me just grab this slab here, put it there so that'll break the shulker box. And what you're also going to need is a dispenser. So let me grab a dispenser. Just put it on top of this slab. We can break that slab. We don't need it anymore. And I'm going to observe with an observer this piston, and another observer will observe that observer. And once this piston breaks it and retracts, it'll send the power all the way down to the dispenser to dispense the next shulker box, which is being fed. This dispenser is being fed from these chests. We can fill that up with hoppers. And one last thing, just to like kickstart your dispenser, you're going to want to put a button underneath it in case you run out, whatever. And also for extra safety, you can see I'm putting glass on the sides here. You only need, 4 glass, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. Don't worry about the shulker boxes. Oops. I can't catch a break with that clip. All right, once they pop off, they'll pop off on these 2 soul sand and as well on the comparator, but that's the only spot. So these 3 blocks that it could possibly pop off on, I've never seen. Once this pushes it down, I've never seen a shulker box pop off in any direction but these 3 spots. Okay, so let's fill this thing up with shulker boxes and just show you a little test. Okay, fill this up. Obviously the dispenser is not getting powered. That's why we put the button under here. We press it, the first shulker box goes out, and the piston's not pushing it because it's not fully powered when compared to the comparator. But once it does get fully powered, in fact, let's just fill it up with sugar cane. I'm going to want sugar cane. I don't know what, 22,222? That should fill me up, right? Oop. So once you fill this up, let's just take out like all but 8, and we'll put the rest in here to show you how it works. Just like that, and your shulker box full of sugarcane is right there, and you'll never lose a shulker box again. I guarantee it. Go ahead, give it a try. And obviously, this isn't the most beautiful, efficient looking design. It's not 1 block wide, tileable, or anything like that. But you know what? You'll never lose a shulker box, and that's the most important thing. Feed your shulker box in through this line with this chest. You can put hoppers going into this chest, and there you go. That's how it's done. All right. Hope you guys like the design and it works out for you. And join me in the next one.